Very pleased to be joined now by Ariane Lipski, the Queen of Violence, up against Mandy Bohm this weekend. Ariane, great to see you back in action. This one got postponed, but it's all happening this weekend. Preparation's been good. Have you been good? How's everything going?
Yes, everything was great. I mean, that training camp was amazing. No injury. I'm healthy. I'm training a lot. I still improving. What I was already training for my last fight, but for some reason I was not able to show in the fight. So I just back to the gym and keep working. Now I feel that everything is the right is on point. Everything I'm really understanding. My body's understand. So I'm really happy to get back to the cage and can show one more time my work.
This camp was all that American top team in Coconut Creek, was it?
Yes, we officially we already changed our life. We already moved to Florida. Now we are living there since December from last year. We just after my last fight, we just back to Brazil just to figure out everything. And already back to Florida. Now we are living there, training at the American top team. I still train with my head coach Renato Silva, but now with the biggest support from American top team, all the great coaches that I've been training there, all the amazing fighters that I've been training together, learn from them. So it's amazing being there.
Who's been your biggest influences or some people that you've been training with at ATT that have kind of helped you out recently?
Yes, I mean it's I train with everyone, I usually do the class, so all the fighters do the class, and there's a lot of girls that have been training, but I usually train with Marina, I train with Valerie, I train with some fighters that grapplers that train there just do grapplers, but my sparring I've been doing with Isis Bobek. She's a striker, a lot of experience with kickboxing. Now she is training, she's fighting Muay Thai. And then in the end of my training camp, I started sparring with Mina Nunes Ansarov. She's helped me a lot, simulate the game from men. I mean, she really helped me a lot. And I had the honor to co-train with the champ Amanda Nunes. She really helped me a lot. I mean, we really once, but she's always been there, watching my training and saying, oh, you could do this, maybe this could help you, show me some position. So it's been amazing being there, being around, great fighters that inspired me be better. It's amazing.
When you came from KSW, you're the champion there, and then you got that incredible submission of the year. It was, and then the last two fights, they finished kind of in the same stage in the second round, ground and pound. Where do you think things went wrong for you in those two fights? What are you trying to work on to make sure that you get to the level that you can be?
Yes, we moved to the US. I know what I miss in my game. It's a wrestling game. I mean, in Brazil, we had a great striking, we had a great jiu-jitsu, but for MMA, wrestling is a very important key. So when I fought against Antonina, she got me surprised because I didn't expect that she should be put me in the ground. She's a striker, a world champion Muay Thai. So I was expecting strike with her, and she put me in the ground. I had the jiu-jitsu, but she made a wrestling game with me. Jiu-jitsu is, you can use jiu-jitsu against the wrestler, but you have to know how do this. And I needed partners training that know wrestling, and then I can train and improve it. So after that fight against Antonina, we changed. We moved to the Florida, and then I started training wrestling. But when I fought against De La House, I fought against a striker that put me in the ground, and then I fought against a grappler. So I knew that the fight against De La House could be a very tough fight, but I'm striking. She's a grappler. It's a challenge, and I never say no for a challenge. So I was okay. Let's fight with a real grappler because I never had a fight against a one before. And let's see. I really was confident that I could defend the takedown, stand. But it's about time, I was training the American top team on 6 months. All the mistakes that I did in the fight, I was already training, but it's about time. I was like, I know I should do this, but she was like, when I was thinking what to do, she already did another one. So I just, okay, I know it's about time. I know my mistakes. I just have to back to the gym and keep improving, keep training, because it's about repetition. You have to repeat a lot, train, sparring. So as soon as I back to American top team, I start sparring, because this is the way that you see what you are doing the mistake. And I start sparring, and then I saw that the mistakes I did in the fight, I'm not doing anymore.
So against Mandy, we know you've got great striking and you've shown how you can have some vicious submissions. Do you think you're going to surprise some people a little bit with your wrestling here? How's your plan to beat her?
I mean, I'm a striker. What I really, really want to know is a strike. You show my strike, and I have a lot of combos and combinations to show, because this is what I really like to do. But it's MMA. MMA, you have to be prepared for everything. Like I said, Antonina got me surprised. I won't let it happen more. So if I have to use my rest, for sure, people gonna get surprised, because I really improve a lot. So it's MMA, and I feel that I'm prepared for everything. But I'm going for porrada, This is what I really like.
You mentioned Antonina earlier. Her sister's up against Laura Murphy, the champ. She's really got a strong case, like Amanda, for being maybe the greatest female MMA fighter ever. Is anybody going to take the belt from Valentina? Does Laura Murphy have a chance, do you think?
Yes, it's MMA, but I feel like Valentina is in a very high level. First, I mean, she should stop to improve her game for someone reach her level and take her belt. But I mean, she's still improving, she's still getting stronger. So it's hard to say. It's MMA. It's MMA. We never know what's gonna happen. But looking like technical, she's in a very, very high level. I mean, I don't see it happen like sooner.
It's funny when I just noticed the t-shirt, when people hear I'm going to interview, they're like, oh, she looks like Wonder Woman. She looks like Gal Gadot. How do you feel about those comparisons and being the Wonder Woman in the UFC?
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I mean, who doesn't like, Wonder Woman? It show like the woman power, it's what I really want to show, to inspire people. This is what I like to do. I mean, people, I feel like people like watch me if I win or lose, because they really feel that I fight. I fight for what I want. And sometimes you make mistakes, but you have to still improve and believe that if you work hard, good things will happen. That's what I like to show to people, and I feel like a Wonder Woman of real life, of UFC.
Any movies in your future, do you think? Any acting plans?
Yes, I have to keep improving my English for sure. I have to make some tournaments like I do in the fight for for movies, but in the future for sure. But why not?
Ariane, great to speak to you as always. Good luck this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you so much.